Ed Dolling. We farm at Wakena, which is a couple hours north of Adelaide, at the top of the Yorke Peninsula. I'm here on the farm with my two brothers. We all in partnership with each other and cropping, I don't know, around that 5,000 hectares. We purchased the 18 metre Dalbo Powerrollers, and we're towing that with a 310 horsepower Case Magnum tractor. We had a demo with TechGrow last year at seeding time, and comparing these rollers versus the rubber tyre rollers we had existing. And after the first day, we decided we were going to purchase this machine, and we've been very happy with it. So ultimately we were targeting our lentils with the rollers, and previously we were running with a rubber tyre roller, and the finish was okay, but it certainly wasn't comparing to what this machine could do. We're also got a few stones that we wanted to really just push in and break up, and first couple of passes we put it in pretty rocky situation, and we were really happy with the job it was doing. So that was one of the big things we were after. We don't have a lot of rocks, but we do have a lot of sand. Wind erosion on our sand hills is something that we really do try and keep to a bare minimum, and heavy steel rollers would certainly wouldn't be ideal for us. So we find the dimple effect of these rollers certainly eliminates that wind erosion and pushes stubble into the ground and leaves a really nice finish. Some key features that we really did like about the rollers was the ground following capabilities with the hydraulic downforce and the accumulators. Find that in our dune swales it sort of just really follows the ground up and over and coming down off the hills, and if you're on the side hill, it's quite a good bit of kit. Another feature is the 3 metre transport, which down some of our back roads just means driving down you just get there easily. They're very easy to move around, hydraulic fold, all in cab, and life's pretty simple with it. You just got to follow the instructions and set it up as per what the TechGrow boys have told us, and set those accumulators right in the middle, and that spreads an even load all the way across the whole 18 metres. So very happy with it. Now we'll just touch on a bit of paddock performance with these rollers. One thing we have noticed is when we're out there and turning on the ends, you don't lift them up or anything like that, they just keep going round and you leave them on the ground. And we find we're not getting any scuff marks, because the individual Cambridge rollers, they just do their own thing. So you can have like the broad section and it doesn't skid around and pull anything out of the paddock, which is pretty important in our loose sand. And no doubt when rolling in crop, I think it won't pull any plants out or anything like that. I did touch on stones before. We did do some stony flats in some barley that I just wanted to make sure we rolled them down, and we weren't too sure if we were going to windrow that paddock or not. And big stones and windrowers don't really mix. So we did a few flats in some barley, and germination was perfect. Afterwards I thought it might pack it down a little bit too hard, but I was prepared to do a job on those rocks. But as the season rolled out, it germinated well, broke up a lot of the big rocks. So that paddock's going in with lentils this year, so it'll get rolled again and break up a few more rocks. So been really happy with that, and so paddock performance, it's been really good. Also out in the paddocks, we're finding that heavy dews, it doesn't matter. You can still get out there rolling if time's of the essence. It doesn't build up that much on the actual rollers, so it sort of sheds itself as it's turning. With the Dalbo Powerrollers, we're finding we're travelling about 13 k's an hour, so we're getting our good 23 to 24 hectares done per hour, so you get over a bit of country. Just got asked, would I recommend these Dalbo rollers to anybody? Yes, I would. They're not going to be for everybody, but in our situation, if you've got a lot of country, you're growing lentils, and you don't feel comfortable putting a heavy steel roller over it, These things really do a fantastic job. We weren't sure, it wasn't until we had a demo and we saw it firsthand on our property, and we were that impressed we went and bought it. So have a look.